welcome back everybody to Charlie's How To for Homeowners. I know I'm a brand new face to this series. My name is Justin. First time you guys are seeing me, definitely won't be the last. On today's video, we are going to be teaching you guys and myself how to adjust the temperature on your tank water heater. Hello everyone, welcome to my humble abode. I have just made my phone call out to John Stevenson's Plumbing, and they have sent their specialist out here to help me. Who am I here with today?
What's going on, man? Hi, everybody. I'm Skylar with John Stevenson, Plumbing, Heating, and Air, and I appreciate you calling me out here today, man. What seems to be going on?
Yeah, so I've been taking my showers and baths, and the water has just been coming out boiling hot or freezing cold, and I have no idea how to adjust the temperature at all. You think you can help me with that?
Yeah, of course. You know what? I'll take a couple minutes here, break it down for you, show you how to adjust it, and show you what you can do kind of in the future where you can handle something like this yourself. I'd love to. Let's go ahead and get started.
Perfect. Let's do it.
All right. Now, before we start, just a little bit of background info. Two kinds of water heaters that you're going to see. We've got tankless and tank. The differences being the size of the tanks themselves and the efficiency of the model. Now, the water heater is going to be one of three elements: natural gas, liquid propane, and electric. Now, today, for our fine-looking customer here, he has two tanks, one being liquid propane and one being electric. Now, the tools that we're going to need to be able to adjust the temperature and control that is either a Phillips screwdriver or a flathead. I'll be using an 11-1 in today's video. Now, also, our client has a fantastic assortment of tropical fish. This orange one here I will be stealing when he is not looking. Now, next step is to actually get our hands on this, so we'll zoom on in and I'll show you guys what to do. All right, so we will start with identifying which kind of tank water heater you have, okay? Relatively simple. I'll show you a few things to look for. For natural gas and propane, you can start with the label. You go to your model number, which is going to be written on the center of your label right here. It's either going to end with an X or an N. If you've got an X, we're on liquid propane. If you've got an N, we're on natural gas. Either of those, you will actually see a gas line somewhere on the bottom connecting to our box with a shutoff valve. If you have one of these, I guarantee you are gas or liquid propane. So always check the label, see if you've got a valve, okay? Now, we'll scoot on over here to our electric unit with Justin. Now, on our label itself, we'll actually say electric, and you will not have a gas shutoff for an electric unit. See how there is no shutoff in this area? Our tag says electric, and on the face of the heater, you will actually see two separate top and bottom element panels that you can take off. All of this, and even our wiring on the top for a 240 volt connection, will signify that you have an electric heater. Now we'll get to work on that. Okay, first, Justin, let's take a crack at the electric heater, okay? Two elements, top and bottom. Very important to note, whatever we're going to do to this one, we also have to do to the bottom. For the point of our video, we're just going to do the top, okay? So, all you need right here looks like it's a flathead screwdriver, something that you have in the garage. I'll have my 11-1. We're going to go ahead and proceed to take this portion off, okay? All right, when this guy pops off, we're going to have a little bit of fluff come out. Don't worry, it's okay. There's your fluff. That screw has now fallen. We'll set this down, and now you can see in here more fluff. So we're going to pick this up, and we can take a look. Let's see what we got. So take your eyes and put it right here. Are you guys able to see that over there? Right now you're on very hot. Can you see the two words, very hot and hot?
Yes, I can.
Okay. That would probably explain why he's getting such hot water, because the majority of the time on an electric, with only 2 temperature options. Most of the time, they are always on hot. Right now, Justin is on very hot. So what we'll do to adjust that, take our screwdriver, pop it in that slot, and rotate our pointer downward to where it says hot. Very hot's to the left. So, just with a regular flathead, right? We'll slot right into here. See that? And then we'll direct this down. And now, you guys, Justin, are able to see that we're pointing to hot, which is roughly 120 degrees. That is what you pretty much want for, your home. Unless it's really struggling to get hot in the far bathrooms or it doesn't seem quite what you like, then I would recommend adjusting it higher, but I guarantee you probably don't have to on electric heaters. Hot is what you want, okay? And then we'll go ahead and put our panel back on. All right, so we're gonna have Justin, our homeowner, come and take the bottom panel off and adjust the temperature, because whatever we do to the top, we must do to the bottom. So Justin here is gonna take off our panel. Very nice. Here comes the insulation. Justin will move it out of the way, and he's going to get the fine tip and adjust from very hot to the side just to hot at the bottom. Just like that. Justin, you've done it. Now, we'll go ahead and put the plate back on. We'll show you because it gets a little tricky. So we'll push all this insulation back in nice and tight. And on our panel right here, our bottom portion is going to slide inside the heater, kind of like a cover. So we'll push that down right there so you can see how that snaps in. I'll hold this at the top, and Justin will re-screw that back on to hold that nice and tight. You pretty much just go until it's nice and snug, and that's really all that is to it. So now with that, we've successfully altered the temperature on the top and bottom portions of our electric water heater. All right, well, the good news, Justin, and for all y'all out there, when it comes to gas and liquid propane, there are no tools necessary for adjusting the temperature. So we don't have to do much, and it's a much simpler task. We will start with our control knob right here on our box. If you notice, you have a dial. Wherever that's pointing is going to be our setting. Right now, this heater's on C. To start with the basics, A, B, and C. A, for the most part, the majority of homes are going to have it on A. That is 120 degrees, standard, safe for a home, and it is most certainly what is recommended. The majority of your homes, if you go take a look, it should be set on A. B is 130 degrees. If in any circumstance you are on A and you're still getting cold around the house, there could actually be something else going on with the plumbing system. And of course, at that time, Justin would call me back to do some further investigations, as we'd recommend you guys to. C is 140. That is very, very hot. So Justin's heaters here is at the max. That's definitely not what you want. It's going to overwork the water heater and produce really scalding hot. No wonder you've had issues in the shower. I wouldn't want to get in that anyway. So to adjust this, it's really simple. We have our dial. It's pointing at C. We're going to have Justin here rotate our arrow right here, if you guys can see that, and he's going to move it from C back to the standard A. Once that's done, we are done. It is now set at the proper amount, 120, and he really shouldn't have any of those super hot bursts that he's been experiencing. It's safe. If you guys have kids, Justin, they probably won't get burned. Obviously watch them, but it's not the temperature that we want for any house around here. So A is what you really should be at. Also, Justin, it's important for all your drains to not have tropical fish in them. It could cause some kind of backup. We don't want that. So I'm going to remove the fish from his drain, and I will probably steal this one as well when Justin's not looking. But just to recap, A, B, and C, Justin had his at C. We are now back at A, which is our standard 120 temperature, which is perfect for liquid propane and gas tank water heaters.
So now that I have successfully changed my water heater temperature to the recommended amount, I'm going to go ahead and thank my professional here for coming out and teaching me a few of these basic strategies. Thank you, Skylar. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will make sure to call you in case I have another issue.
No problem, Justin. Thank you for calling me out, and I will catch you later.
I was wondering where my tropical fish were going. Thank you guys for tuning in to this week's Charlie's How-To for Homeowners. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please make sure to leave those in the comments below, as well as any tips or tricks that you guys have picked up along the way. I'd like to thank Skylar for coming out here and helping me learn how to adjust the temperatures on my tanked water heaters. You guys have a good rest of your day. We'll see you next week.
Live action.
Okay, so should I mic him up then?
Yeah, we can.
If you want me to use the loud voice, I can use the loud voice.
No.
What's that?
You're gonna slide it out the back of your shirt. So pull it back down. Slide it out the back, and you're gonna hook it to your pocket. Yeah. Quiet on set.
I can't even bend over in these. Okay. All right. So